Hey YouTubers, this is Jacques from Jacques Photography, and today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of focal lengths I use in my photography. Stay tuned. You guys, today I wanted to talk to you about my focal length choices when it comes to going out and shooting street photography. I just want to mention before I start that this is all out of personal choice. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. You can do what you like, but I just wanted to tell you that these are the three lenses I use the most. Now, I work with the Fuji system. It is probably my go-to system when it comes to street photography. The first focal length I like to use is the 35mm f2 by Fuji. This is a golden lens. It really is a great lens. It works very well. It's an f2, so it can go out pretty open. It's not a 1.2 or anything like that, but it is definitely darn good. And I just wanted to tell you guys right off the bat that my personal style is very wide. I shoot wide a lot when I do street photography. So believe it or not, the 35mm is, to me, probably the tightest I'll go. The next lens I wanted to talk to you about was a 23mm f1.4. I really like this lens a lot. It's the f1.4 by Fuji. It's definitely the walk around lens that I have. So let's say I say to myself that I'm going out to do street photography, but I might just be walking around as a tourist a tiny bit, or the opposite. Maybe I decide to just walk around as a tourist, but I think I might be able to get some street photography shots in the place I'm going to. The 23mm focal length is what I'm going to bring along with me, because I know I'll be able to get some of those wide shots. I can back up if I want to be wider. It is, to me, one of the best focal lengths when you're shooting street. So 23mm on APS-C. Obviously, you can see what we're getting at here is that I'm going for the classic focal lengths. 35mm, 50mm, I got both of those. I got those equivalents, but in APS-C. So I have my 35mm and the 23mm. The other focal length I go to, which is a bit unconventional, is the 16mm f1.4. I can't show it to you in my hand because it's actually filming me right now. The lens you're looking through right now is the Fuji 16mm f1.4. That is probably one of the best lenses that Fuji makes. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is, I don't know if you noticed, but every single lens I mentioned to you right now had a very open aperture. The smallest aperture I have on my street photography lenses is the f2. The 16 is 1.4 and the 23 is 1.4. And the reason why I like that is because I do like to pull out and get some blur and some defocus in back. And I think it's an option that every street photographer needs personally. Now, you can close down to get more context and get more detail in your shot. There's no doubt about that. But I definitely think that everyone should go out and get a lens that works exceptionally well wide open. I think that is very, very important when you're filming street photography. So there it is. Those are my lenses. Those are the choices that I made for my street photography. Tell me about yours, guys. Tell me what you guys use. Do you use just one lens? Do you use three? Do you have four? I want to hear what you have to say. And I'd also like to hear what type of system you're using. Is it Canon, Nikon? Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And please don't forget, everybody, keep on making something from nothing.